Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Jack. Thanks for joining me in this video where we will be talking about collagen today. It has hit the market in a big way, and it seems that many people are taking it and finding various results with how their skin looks, how it feels, and how their nails and hair seem stronger, and how their joints also feel better as well. So I wanted to take a deeper dive on this supplement and see if it's all hype, and if not, then what's the science behind it, as well as what studies have shown thus far. So sit back, relax, and I hope you learned something new. And as always, I would appreciate the early thumbs up if you like the video, so let's get into it. Collagen today is added to everything, it seems, from beverages, protein bars, teas, coffee creamers. So I started hearing more and more about collagen, so it piqued my curiosity. I'll try not to bog you down in too much of the science, but it is pretty interesting, so I hope that you will watch this until the very end. You can find collagen in natural products and things like bone broth. Honestly, you can find the needed amino acids for collagen production in any protein like quinoa, beans, cheese, just to name a few. It is easier for meat eaters to get the vast array of amino acids. However, this is not to say that non-meat eaters consuming plant-based proteins cannot get the same access if they eat a balanced diet. So let's start with the basics of what is collagen. It is the most abundant protein in the human body. Some say as much as 30% of our body's entire protein content, and it makes up about 7% of the dry weight of your skin. Collagen has 19 different amino acids being the building blocks of proteins in our body that is needed for many important functions. Collagen is high in the amino acid hydroxyproline, and this is a big deal because this amino acid is not found in other proteins. However, collagen lacks tryptophan, which is considered one of the 9 essential amino acids. It is found throughout the body in places like tendons, ligaments, skin, blood vessels, muscles, and organs, just to name a few places. It plays a role in important processes within your body like bone health as well as wound healing. It is essentially what holds the body together. Without it, we would be like silly putty, essentially. So here is a quick visual of what that looks like for the majority of the different types of collagens. You have amino acid chains on the far right of the picture that combine to form these triple helices of collagen molecules, and then into fibrils and ultimately into the fibers. When taking it as a supplement, you will find that it can come from various sources. Things like marine collagen or fish collagen. Ideally, this will be wild caught fish. It is typically high in type 1 and type 2 collagen. Then there's bovine collagen as well. This ideally will be from grass-fed, pasture-raised cattle and is high in type 1 and type 3 collagen. And from poultry, such as eggshell collagen, which is high in types 1, 3 to 5, 7, 8, and 10. We'll talk about these types more in greater detail here in a second. There is no research that demonstrates one type of collagen being better than the other type, but they each do have a greater concentration of the various types of collagen. So taking a blend may be more beneficial. So let's talk about what strong and weak evidence exists about the benefits of taking collagen as a supplement. Collagen has been exploding in popularity, and this is seen in the revenue it is generating. In 2020, the US spent about $293 million on collagen supplements. We are projected to spend over $6.5 billion by 2025. This has led to an abundance of interest in collagen for research and product development. However, like cannabinoids, at this time, more research is needed. Preliminary studies have shown results, especially for skin and joint health, as the most promising. However, when it comes to things like hair, nails, gut health, brain health, for things like mood and anxiety, and weight loss, well, all I can say is that at this time, there is evolving evidence on all of this. And the majority of the studies for such things did not have large sample populations and did not have strong statistical power to say that it can help with these sorts of things. So let's look at some of the literature out there that shows some of the evidence behind collagen. It has been shown to help strengthen joints and to help with pain by osteoarthritis. A study in postmenopausal women showed that treatment with 5 grams a day for 1 year can increase bone mineral density and reduce bone degradation as well as increase bone formation. It was found to be good for skin health as well. It has been shown to slow the aging of skin by reducing wrinkles and dryness and shown to help reduce blood vessel wall stiffness. This is important because stiff arterial walls lead to higher chance of things like aneurysms or ruptures, plaque formation, high blood pressure, and their associated bad outcomes. If you start researching collagen, you will quickly find that they mention hydrolyzed collagen a lot. So why is hydrolyzed collagen so important? Collagen in general is a large molecule, so it does not absorb well. It needs to be broken down before absorption through the gut and into your blood vessels. That's why hydrolyzed collagen is such a big deal. It increases the bioavailability. The definition of bioavailability is simply the amount of a substance to actually reach the targeted site for an effect rather than being wasted or broken down by your body. When hydrogen is hydrolyzed, the long-chain amino acids are broken down into peptides made up of 2 to 3 amino acids at a time. These short peptides are easily absorbed by your gastrointestinal tract. So what happens when it is absorbed? Well, quite a lot actually happens, as the amino acids are the building blocks for the production of collagen and other proteins in the human body. Within our bodies, we have cells called fibroblasts that make collagen, and it stimulates this process. So this is an important concept to understand. Just because you consume collagen doesn't mean it just gets absorbed as collagen. It is actually broken down into these short chain amino acids that gets absorbed by your body, and then they go on to build other proteins, including collagen, which is just a form of protein within your body. Once you have consumed collagen, know that it is outside of your control as to where it goes within the body. For example, if your body needs it for wound healing more than anything else, then that is where it will be mainly used. The human body is amazing in how it functions, and so it prioritizes where it is needed when it is needed. So let's talk about getting older real quick. Who doesn't love that, right? If only we could age mentally, meaning becoming wiser, but not age physically. Wouldn't that be great? Well, believe it or not, that will be a possibility one day. I actually do plan to do a video on the future of aging, so if you're interested in that topic, be sure you subscribe and have the notification bell on so that you know when that video drops. But with that aside, let us discuss what happens to collagen as we age. As the years add up, we begin to produce less and less of collagen. This leads to dry skin and wrinkles, and believe it or not, starting in our 20s, we make less than 1% collagen in our skin per year. And 30% loss of collagen is seen during the first 5 years of menopause. And lifestyle. Our lifestyle matters, as it does with everything, because it can accelerate the damage to our collagen. Things like consuming lots of sugar and refined or highly processed foods, especially carbohydrates. Those of you that follow my YouTube channel know that I talked quite a bit about this recently. Sugar actually binds to collagen fibers and produces these end products that cause irreversible decrease in flexibility and strength of collagen fibers, making skin prone to sagging actually. All of this can lead to collagen damage. My common mantra I tell patients is to nourish your body. You only have one. There are about 28 different types of collagens grouped into 8 families. They are differentiated from each other based on their ability to associate into fibrils to form sheets or to cross-link different collagen types. We'll be covering the most prevalent ones here. Type 1 is the most abundant, as it makes up about 90% of our body's collagen, and it is the strongest because it is made up of densely packed fibers like the ones we talked about a few slides back. It is found in significant quantities in places like teeth, hair, nails, cartilage, and bone. It is important for skin hydration as well as the strength of your skin. Have you ever noticed how in older folks their skin seems to tear more easily? Well, this is a big reason why. It's due to the loss of collagen as we age, as well as our lifestyle choices. Type 1 also plays a role in skin elasticity, wound healing, and muscle recovery. Research has found that mutations can lead to certain diseases like osteogenesis imperfecta and Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Put simply, type 1 collagen is what gives strength to structures. Currently, type 1 and type 2 are the most studied collagen types. Type 2 is the most important for joint health. It is a major collagen in cartilage and is shorter and more elastic when compared to type 1. Interestingly, it is also most likely to survive the digestive tract on ingestion of the collagen types. Type 3 is found significantly in blood vessels, muscles, skin, and other organs, especially the intestines. After type 1, it is the second most prevalent inside of our body. And if you have a genetic issue with type 3, you can be prone to things like abdominal aortic aneurysms, which is a dilation of the aorta, or the body's biggest blood vessel. Needless to say, that is a very bad thing, and it can dissect or rupture, making it life-threatening. I've done a lot of anesthesia for these ruptures, and unfortunately, the outcome is typically not very good. Type 4 lacks glycine amino acids to have a tight shape, so it is more sheet structured rather than the tight helix structure that I showed you earlier. It has been found to play a role in wound healing and embryo formation. Type 5 is concentrated in the placenta. The placenta begins to form at about 4 to 5 weeks of pregnancy. It is vital to the developing embryo and fetus at about 11 weeks for nutrients. It is found in the eye, and deficiencies have been shown to have impact on one's vision. It is important to also know that other nutrients are important in collagen production. The most important one is vitamin C, as it is a needed vitamin in this entire process. It's also important as an antioxidant as well. Zinc and sulfur are also important as cofactors in collagen production. Sulfur can be found in things like garlic, onions, and broccoli. And zinc can be found in things like red meat, poultry, nuts, whole grains, certain seafoods. So like all things, just because you take a supplement does not mean you should forego a nutritious, balanced diet that is made up mainly of fruits and vegetables. Taking a high-quality supplement is exactly that. It is meant to supplement a balanced, healthy diet. And finally, a quick word on safety. Currently, there are no known safety issues. There can be some side effects like a bad taste. Some people also complain of reflux and feelings of fullness. So the take-home message here is that there is some pretty good evidence on supplemental collagen benefiting things like the skin and joint health. However, for anything else, it is still under investigation at this time. As with all things, your lifestyle is key to your health, and it is no different here if you do not want to prematurely age your physical and mental health. There are various types of collagen sources and types, and they each have their own roles within our bodies. And as always with any supplement, do your research and make sure you're getting it from a reliable company with a great track record for always having their product safety and quality as a priority. And that's a wrap. So till the next video, take care, stay safe, bye-bye, Pura Vida. When collagen is hydrolyzed, the long-chain amino acids, when hydrogen is hydrolyzed, the long-chain amino acids